Welcome to your 15-minute masterclass on hacking web applications and APIs, legally and professionally. This walkthrough covers the full attack, chain recon, endpoint discovery, auth bypass, exploitation, and forensic proof. With no filler, let's go. We start with subdomain discovery using Subfinder and HTTPX. Subfinder dtarget.com osubs.txt, httpx lsubs.txt, status code, title techdetect olive.txt. Use DNSX to confirm resolution and detect wildcard domains. Then extract endpoints from JavaScript files using link finder or curl plus grep. Curl https target.com app.js grep eo https plus. Next, we identify undocumented APIs and hidden params. Tools: Arjun for fuzzing, param spider for deep endpoint hunts. Arjun uhttps target.com API user mget. Look at both query and body params. Also test headers. Many APIs hide logic there. Decode JWT tokens using jwt tool.py. Python 3 jwt tool.py. I test for insecure ALG. None hard-coded secrets or role escalation. If you find auth bypass, switch users or access protected endpoints, directly curl H authorization bearer leaked token https target.com API admin. IDOR's common, just change user .id, account .id, or other identifiers. Now we weaponize it. Exploiting vulnerabilities is a critical step in understanding the security posture of any system. By identifying and leveraging these weaknesses, we can better protect our digital assets. Let's dive into some common exploitation techniques. Test for SQL injection using sqlmap or manually with one quote OR1 equals 1. SQL injection is a code injection technique that might destroy your database. It is one of the most common web hacking techniques. This vulnerability allows an attacker to interfere with the queries that an application makes to its database. By injecting malicious SQL code, attackers can bypass authentication, access, modify, and delete data within the database. For XSS, use the payload greater than script alert1 script. Cross-site scripting, XSS, is another prevalent vulnerability that allows attackers to inject malicious scripts into web pages viewed by other users. These scripts can steal cookies, session tokens, or other sensitive information, and even rewrite the content of the HTML page. Always sanitize and validate user inputs to prevent XSS attacks. For SSRF, send the payload to http 169.254 169.254. Server-side request forgery, SSSRF, is a web security vulnerability that allows an attacker to induce the server-side application to make HTTP requests to an arbitrary domain of the attacker's choosing. This can lead to unauthorized actions or access to internal systems that are not directly exposed to the internet. For command injection, try curl-d IP equals 127.0.0.1 WOMI to the target's API ping endpoint. Command injection is a critical vulnerability that allows an attacker to execute arbitrary commands on the host operating system via a vulnerable application. This can lead to complete system compromise, data theft, and further exploitation of the network. Always validate with burp repeater, then automate later. Burp Suite is an essential tool for any security professional. It allows you to manually test for vulnerabilities and then automate the process to ensure comprehensive coverage. By validating your findings with burp repeater, you can confirm the presence of vulnerabilities before moving on to automated testing. This ensures accuracy and helps in creating a robust security posture. Use Python to automate token abuse or payload injection. Python is a versatile language that allows you to write scripts for various cybersecurity tasks. By leveraging Python, you can streamline the process of exploiting vulnerabilities, making it faster and more efficient. Automation is key in modern cybersecurity, as it helps in reducing manual effort and minimizing human error. Here's a simple script. Import requests. The requests library in Python is incredibly powerful for making HTTP requests. It simplifies the process of sending HTTP 1.1 requests without the need for manual labor. This library is essential for tasks such as web scraping, API interaction, and, in our case, exploit automation. Set the headers with the leaked token. HTTP headers are crucial for passing additional information with an HTTP request or response. By setting the headers with a leaked token, you can impersonate a legitimate user, gaining unauthorized access to restricted areas of a web application. This step is vital in the process of exploiting vulnerabilities. Make a GET request to the target's admin API endpoint with the headers. Print the response text. This allows you to see the data returned by the server, which can include sensitive information. Exploit chaining examples include chaining multiple vulnerabilities together to achieve a more significant impact. For instance, combining an SSRF vulnerability with access to an internal admin panel can lead to severe consequences. SSRF to internal admin panel, server-side request forgery, SSRF, is a vulnerability that allows an attacker to make requests from the server. By exploiting SSRF, an attacker can access internal systems that are not directly exposed to the internet. This can lead to unauthorized access to sensitive data and systems. Auth bypass plus IDOR, leading to account takeover, authentication. Bypass combined with insecure direct object references, IDOR, can result in account takeover. By bypassing authentication mechanisms and exploiting IDOR vulnerabilities, an attacker can gain control over user accounts, leading to data breaches and unauthorized actions, and XSS, resulting in JWT token theft. Cross-site scripting, XSS, is a common vulnerability that allows attackers to inject malicious scripts into web pages. When combined with JSON Web Token, JWT, theft, it can lead to session hijacking and unauthorized access to user accounts. Log every exploit in raw request and response format for proof. Keeping detailed logs of your exploits is essential for documentation and analysis. These logs can serve as proof of concept, helping you understand the impact of the vulnerabilities and providing evidence for reporting and remediation. Grab full HTTP requests using burp. Take screenshots using DevTools or CLI save exploit scripts with comments and logs of affected data. Document using this format: vuln token, bypass impact, admin access via leaked JWT POC key, curl-h authorization, bearer X to the target's admin endpoint. Fix, enforce RBAC server side. And that's how you ethically hack web apps. We've covered a lot of ground, from understanding the basics of web application vulnerabilities to diving deep into API security. In just 15 minutes, you've gained insights that can help you secure your applications and protect sensitive data. Remember, ethical hacking is not just about finding vulnerabilities, but also about understanding how to fix them. Want more? Check the links in the description for scripts, word lists, and payloads. These resources are invaluable for anyone looking to deepen their knowledge and skills in cybersecurity. We've curated a list of tools and documents that can help you practice and refine your hacking techniques. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced professional, these resources will be beneficial. Like, share, and subscribe if you want to see deeper dives on things like SSRF chaining, WebSocket fuzzing, or zero-day API exploitation. Your support helps us create more content and bring you the latest in cybersecurity trends and techniques. Stay stealthy, stay legal, and I'll see you in the next operation. Until then, keep learning, keep practicing, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible in the world of ethical hacking. Your journey has just begun, and there's so much more to explore.